Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Fall is here. Some of you may have dusted off a jacket or a coat today as you headed outside.
This colder weather may have some wishing for a vacation already. Here's a live look at the Detroit Metro Airport as some late night flights take off. Clear skies. Thank you for joining us tonight after football. I'm Pamela Osborne.
And I'm Will Jones. After a week that saw us in the mid-80s, Mother Nature switched it up on us. Ron, you kept telling us those warmer temperatures would be going away. I was trying not to believe you.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. It was so nice out there. I know that Will and I like the warmer weather. Pamela likes it a little bit cooler. Well, now, Pamela, you have your wish. We're looking at those temperatures right now. Cool, 48 degrees in Detroit, 45 in Ann Arbor, 47 to live here in Monroe. It is going to be a chilly night out there. We do have some clouds out there. We've seen those sprinkles. They are now starting to taper off right now, but we will have more shower chances come tomorrow and even beyond that. And I'll show you where some of those places that will see those rain showers tomorrow and in the work week. So again, we have seen those showers pretty much diminishing, clearing on out. We still have them over toward London and Ontario and over toward Southwest Michigan. Otherwise, tonight it is going to be partly cloudy across the area, cool and still breezy. So this is what we saw today because of the mixture of rain and sunshine. This photo sent in from Allie in Ypsilanti, a beautiful day out there. If you want to see where those showers are across the area, once again, of course, we're seeing them diminish right here in Southeast Michigan, but of course you can track them across the region and across the Lower Peninsula and also get your forecast with the forewarned weather up. We're going to delve into those temperatures, and some nights we're going to see temperatures all the way down into the 30s. Will and Pamela?
Support rolling in tonight from across the globe for Israel after a bloody day of fighting. Here's a live look at the New York City skyline. You see some buildings lit up in blue and white, the colors of Israel's flag. Israel's leaders say they are now at war and are fighting back after the attack by the Palestinian militant group Hamas took the nation by surprise this morning.
This was just one area in Gaza City impacted by those airstrikes. According to officials, at least 250 people were killed in the attacks in Israel, and at least 232 died in the retaliatory attacks on Gaza. Hamas members have also reportedly taken Israelis hostage. Tonight, President Joe Biden is offering full support to Israel.
But the United States stands with Israel. We will not ever fail to have their back. We'll make sure that they have the help their citizens need and they can continue to defend themselves.
The U.S. is working on a peace deal between Israel and Saudi Arabia that had been gaining momentum, but now that deal appears to be in tatters. Hamas leaders say this attack was a message to any Muslim country working on peace with Israel. For Palestinians, today's events are not surprising.
What about the right of Palestinians to defend themselves? We are the ones who are under occupation. We are the ones who are under siege. We are the ones who are displaced.
Tonight, I spoke with leaders in Metro Detroit's Arab American and Jewish community about today's attack and what could happen next.
They were supposed to have a creation of two-state solutions, one for the Palestinian and one for the Israelis. Unless we address this issue, unless we create a peaceful resolution that is acceptable to the Palestinians and to the Israelis, this will continue to happen.
Yes, today was absolutely horrific, and there are hundreds that have died. I do not want to belittle it, but this could go on for quite some time, and I'm very worried about what is going to come and how we get to a peaceful resolution on this.
We'll keep you updated on the attack in Israel and the aftermath on air and on clickondetroit.com.
It's day 23 of the UAW strike, and this weekend is the first weekend since it began that we didn't see more walkouts. UAW President Shawn Fain says contract talks are progressing and includes a big concession from GM, but that didn't stop Fain from joining a rally in Chicago today. We want to bring in Local 4's automotive expert, Rod Maloney. Rod, what did Fain's appearance today mean for these talks?
Well, his appearance today means a lot in the broader scheme of things, Pam, because you see, there are two major plants in Chicago that are involved and are being struck essentially right now. The Belvedere plant is not being struck, but it's closed. Fain wants it open. He wants work there. That's job security in his estimation. Then you also have the Chicago assembly plant, the Ford plant that makes the Explorer and also the Aviator. Very important vehicles for Ford. But what this does more than anything is that it takes the UAW out of Detroit. It makes it a national entity. And that's what it always has claimed it to be, but it's become, in recent years, more of a Detroit thing. So he goes to Chicago, a major media market where he goes with national union leadership, and he starts talking about the union movement in the United States. And this gives him the opportunity to be able to say that there's added value by being with the UAW. And he also, because he's got these smaller plants, the distribution plants in Boston, New York, and on the West Coast, along with places like Chicago, now he gets a national audience to make that whole point that the UAW has been traditionally, and he says going forward, will be the gold standard when it comes to unionized work benefits.
And Rod, I have to ask, what does it mean to you that the UAW did not announce a new strike target on Friday? Do you think that means that a deal is near here?
I do. I don't think it'll be 24 or 48 hours. It could be another week. It could be another 2 or even 3 weeks. And there might even be an expansion if things don't go the way Fain wants them to go. But the concession that General Motors has made here, along with the other concessions that have been made along the way so far, are impressive advancements for the UAW.
All right. Thank you, Rod, for your insight and your perspective. We appreciate you joining us.
An elderly woman died after a fire at her home on Detroit's west side. This was the scene around 5:40 on Hartwell Street near West Grand River. Fire crews say when they arrived, they found smoke coming from the house. They entered and found a woman in her 70s who had suffered first and second degree burns and smoke inhalation. She was transported to the hospital where she later died of cardiac arrest. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. A large apartment fire broke out in Taylor this afternoon at the Princeton Square Apartments. You can see the flames caused major damage to at least one apartment building. The Taylor Fire Department says 8 units were damaged, but everyone got out safely. Fire crews say the fire was caused by someone using a grill on a balcony.
Police in Monroe County say they arrested a man suspected of stealing a car in Ohio and then leading police on a chase into Michigan. The chase started in Washington Township, Ohio, and came to an end around 2 a.m. in Erie after a car crash. Police say the driver took off on foot while a passenger in the car, an 18-year-old man from Detroit, stayed at the scene. The driver, a 22-year-old man from Redford, was later found hiding in a hotel bathroom in nearby Luna Pier. The 18-year-old was released. The driver was arrested. Police say they are still working on locating the vehicle's owner.
Free cancer screenings and same-day reports will take you to an event happening in Metro Detroit that's saving lives.